Okay, I wanted to go over another video here. I wanted to talk about creating a Walkmesh for NWN E08. So basically, I'll hit Shift A, and I will come up here and go to say a mesh. We'll just go a plane. Now, it's a very generic plane, but let's do extend. What is that? Y. Extend Y, and we'll come over here and do the same thing. Extend Y, extend Y. Or it's not extend, but it's extrude, whatever. And so extrude X, extrude X, extrude X, and extrude X, extrude X, extrude X. I just did that because I wanted more verts in there. However, I'm probably way out of whack here. Let's do N. Yeah, I'm at 7. So let's G. What is that? The X. Slide that back. GX or GX. Slide that back. What are we at now? Almost got her. So GX. Now I can set this at 5, and I'll do the same thing. Well, here 7 will take us right to the top. GX, GX, and GX. Take and hit this at -5. Now what's this at? Let's just hit -5, and let's do 5. So that's a complete tile. This is the width of a tile. Now that being said, I would go to see, it says trim mesh right here. So I'm under properties. I've got the plane highlighted. I'm under the square icon, which is properties, and it says trim mesh. We want to change that to AABB, and then we want to do set up materials. And once we do that, then we'll go to the circle here, ball, which is materials, and you'll see that now it has all the different materials, and they're color coded. So if I tab on this and I go to the faces, I can click on these different faces, and then I can make them what I want. So for example, let's just say I was creating a wall and I wanted to, I don't know, highlight these faces down the middle, and let's do GZ to raise them up off the ground there. And I was going to have this lower part walkable and this lower part walkable. So I would highlight these, and then I would, if I wanted it to be grass on this side, because this is outside say of a castle wall, I'd set the grass and I hit assign. So that's my grass. And if this side was inside the castle wall, and let's say it was stone, so I would go to the stone icon, everyone, and bam, that's stone. And then we can, or you know what? Let's do a little fancier. Let's just have it doing stone. Let's do dirt. Okay. Assign says dirt inside the castle. Now, through the middle here, I want that to be obstructive, which means if you were trying to shoot on this side, it won't go through it, right? So that's being obstructive. And now on top, if you're walking on top of the wall, that would be stone. So, and then we'll assign that. So now you've got let's just make sure that is stone. Or no, not stone. We want obstructive and assign. Make sure I did that right. Okay. So now you have grass walk mesh out here. You have obstructing, so you can't shoot through it or see through it. Then you have stone, so it sounds like stone when you're walking up here. It'll sound like grass when you're walking out here, and it'll sound like dirt when you're in here. And that's basically how you create a walk mesh for NeverBlender Nights. Now you get fancier, you know, if you put a rock on here, then you'd make, say if the rock was taking up this square right here, we'll just say for example, or a tree, you know, we would take and move the verts G, Y, you know, G, Y, in close around the rock. So G, Y, like where, however much space the rock or the tree was taking up. And if we needed to move one back, so G, X, you know, and then just so we just kind of go right around that tree or rock, and then we'd select that face, and then we'd make that either obstructive, but if it's a rock, it's not going to be obstructive, but you can make it then non-walkable, assign, so you can't walk where that rock's at, for example. So, and that's basically how you do it. So you can kind of get creative with your walk meshes depending on the buildings and stuff that you create. But that's how you create a walk mesh, and then you would link it to your royal base, which I showed in another video how to make a royal base and how to link. So for example, with this walk mesh, we'd go ahead and get out of edit mode, which is tab, and then we would go to the square, which is objects, and then we would go to relationships. And under relationships, we would find our listed Aurora base that we made, and we'd click on it, and it would pair this to it or link this to that royal base. And then that way, when you export, it'll export to Walkmesh. So it's Walkmesh for NeverBlender Nights using Blender 2.8. If you liked the video, like. If you want, subscribe. Main thing is I'm just trying to educate as many people as possible to try to get more people involved in creating custom content for NeverBlender Nights. Thanks a lot. See you at the next video.